joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Now that was impressive. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this fella Reece James is one of the example of the glut of talent England has.
He's having a hit! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Anderson. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Anderson. Now Konsa. Rice. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Knocks it into space. Haaland! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Haaland. Here's Berger. Nicely spread. And here's Sørloth. Tries one from range. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ryerson. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good finish! But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. James. And it's Bellingham. Rice. Quarter of an hour played. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for options for movement. Crosses it in. Impressive jump!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Anderson. Here's Kane. Rice.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
That's good running with the ball. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Gordon, and once more he proves rigid and robust, and that is expertly dealt with. Madueke. And he's intervened well there. And here's Sorlot. Great vision. And the ball is out of play. Rice. Anderson. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Haaland. Berger. 30 minutes gone. Berger. And it's Ødegaard. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Haaland certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Rice. Played for Stones. Anderson. Bellingham. Oh, it's Sorlot. Anderson. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Norway really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Stones. Gordon. O'Reilly. Just eases him off the ball. Haaland has found the net here, of course. Driving forward. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Anderson. Plays a sharp little ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Berger. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now he's got space here. Stones calmly anticipates.
Added time.
Rice. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Norway have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So, into the second half. Norway currently ahead by the smallest of margins, and he couldn't finish.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
O'Reilly. It's Bellingham. Now it's Sorlot. Showing good feet. Anderson. Madueke. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Stones. And it's O'Reilly. There's Gordon.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
That is very well defended. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Norway just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. It's a promising position. And he's managed to get free. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That has been knocked clear. Referee's given a throw. Berger needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
The attendance for this match was 51,832.
60 minutes played. Out Sorlot. Ødegaard. Has crossed into them. He's rising! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Konsa. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
O'Reilly. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great chance! Missed by a fraction. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. James. Now Konsa. Rice. And it's Stones. Pickford with the clearance. Now it's Haaland. Always onto this. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Kane. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Sørloth. And he's being shifted off it. Distributed tidily.
Norway surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Madueke. He's shifting through the gears here. And that was asking for too much. Konsa for Rice. And it's Kane. He's looking wide.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And he's picked it up and he's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Norway really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution.
England are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Rice. Rodgers. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, it's Sørloth. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Norway really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
I think we're just about done here. And here's Madueke. Threads one in. He's on it. Can he get away?
Has been indicated.
That is good strength. Goes for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Norway pretty much coasted this, Peter. Should they have done more to kill it off? Absolutely. But at the same time, you can't say they were overly exerted either. So it's a good result and a clean sheet.
And if you do have a chance
bonus
today, please take some time out to give your support.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.